Hey guys, New Fate 4 here. Just doing another brew day. Got a keg my IPA that I brewed 2 weeks ago. Sitting here getting ready to be kegged up. Had to go out and buy a new keg today because I only had one empty. Haven't been drinking enough apparently. This is what I did. I don't have the mash temperatures and stuff like that, but I think I mashed it at 156 Fahrenheit or 154. Sorry, I know Fahrenheit. I use both metric and standard all the time. Here's my 2 kegs full of sanitizer right now. Some extra star sand, my auto siphon, hydrometer. I threw some hops in just loose, so I'm going to put this muslin sack around my auto siphon to try to keep all the little bits of hop out of my kegs. Here's another mash that I got going right now. Just have it covered up. I threw the scale on top because there was a small hole where I was afraid a little heat would get out. So I folded the blanket over and put that on there to keep it down. That's another IPA that I'm doing today. I haven't exactly figured out my hop schedule yet, but that's the grain bill right there. So hopefully she comes out okay. But yeah, just doing another brew day, so I figured I'd try to squeeze a little video in there. I know I haven't been making many lately, and a couple subscribers have actually asked me what happened, so I figured I'd do 1 or 2 more. Well, keep them coming, but I had time today. I don't have my daughter. The wife's at work, so I figured perfect opportunity. Here we go, filling the kegs. I already got one full. Had my hands full, so I couldn't hold the camera. See what kind of gravity reading we have here. The camera's not going to focus for me. It looks like right about 1.010. Right about there. Oh. Oh no, I lied. 0.7. So that should be good. I forgot to take an OG reading though. Starting gravity, original gravity, and so I have no idea what the ABV is going to be. Now to purge. Get all this purge the headspace to get all the O2 out. Set it at like 4 or 5 pounds PSI and do this 5 to 10 times. And then I'll crank them up to 20 or 30 pounds to make sure they got a nice seal on them. I know you can't see the gauge or anything, but it's about 25 PSI right there. Make sure. Good to go. Now turn off the gauge. Try to get it back to about 8 PSI. I vent this keg just in case I had it at a higher PSI, and this way when I hook up my gas line, I don't send beer back to my regulator and mess everything up. Because a dead regulator is no fun. I haven't experienced it yet, but I don't want to either. So this time I think I'm going to try something different. Every other time I've ever brewed, I've used a hop sack. This time, I think I'm just going to throw them all in loose, and then after I chill the wort, I think I'm just going to use my auto siphon to siphon it into my brew bucket. And hopefully this way I can kind of get the hop bits out of the, or keep them out of my fermenter. So, wish me good luck. 60-minute edition, 20 gram Centennial. Minute hop edition. Wort chiller's in, and just waiting until I can throw in my flame out edition and kick on this wort chiller. Actually trying to rehydrate my US-05 yeast this time. Last hop edition. So, yeah, turn off my flame. Turn on my wort chiller. And dump in the last bit of hops. Very nice stir. Sorry about my finger half over the lens there. But now we just wait. Let this cool down. Throw it in the fermenter, pitch my yeast, and another brew day well done. Just started transferring the wort from the pot into my brew bucket. Doesn't it look beautiful? I'm gonna try to just move the auto siphon down slowly as the wort level drops and try to get the wort as clear as I can and keep out as much hop material and little bits of grain out. Keep it all out. Want it as nice as possible because I hate it when I get pieces of hop material and stuff like that into my kegs when I go to keg, because then it gets stuck in the poppets and stuff like that, and it's a big pain in the butt. So I'm gonna try to keep this one as nice as I can. So I got about 17 liters of nice and clear wort. Gonna pitch my yeast now, put the lid on it, and throw it in the brew closet. This thing was sterilized very well, or else I would have never did that. But all right. Just wipe all this excess sanitizer off of the lid. Push this guy in good. And we're good. Another successful brew day. Cheers, guys. So, I just realized that I forgot to take the original gravity reading again. So this is the second IPA in a row that I forgot. And don't mind the sweet and sour sauce on my curtain. I have a 2-year-old. It happens. Cheers, guys.